Hey guys, I'm Michael,
Tony, what's up?
and today we want to talk about. Well, I have no clue. You know how we are. We're random. Um, as I was setting up the camera and stuff, I figured we could talk about that $900 million lottery that's going on right now.
That's a lot of money.
There's a lot of money, and I have a few ideas that I would do. Well, the things I'd like to do is, I I've got a few cars that I want to buy, a few trucks. Uh,
You told me I can buy a beat up old truck.
that's not what I said. I offered to buy him a brand new truck, and he's like, "No, I just want a used truck."
I just want a U truck. I did the U truck.
But the things I'd like to do is, first thing, I made a video a while back about what the first things you should do if you ever won the lottery. And if you guys want, you can go back and search that video. But after I did all those things, which is like, getting a lawyer, getting a financial advisor, putting money back into a savings account that gains interest. Um, you know, After I did all those things, uh, the things I wanted to buy was me and Kat. We want to have a farm, an animal farm. Uh, so we wanted to buy, and I know this sounds crazy, but in my mind, I wanted to buy like 100 acres of land. And with that 100 acres of land, that means I have no neighbors in front of me, behind me, or beside me. Uh, but we wanted to have, for as far as animals go, we wanted some cows, some goats, some ducks. We're gonna, have a pond built. Um, we just wanted to have a simple farm. Not many animals, a few horses, some donkeys.
Nothing too crazy.
No chickens though. When I was growing up, my dad had chickens, and having to clean the chicken coop and having to go get the eggs every morning, that was a lot of work.
Hire somebody else to do it.
Well, I told Tony I'd hire him to be my Mexican worker, my Mexican gardener.
Why am I Mexican?
Because you
Why
are
can't I just
Mexican.
be a gardener?
Because you're Mexican.
Well, if I was black, I'd be a black gardener. If I was white, I'd be a white gardener.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like if I was white, you'd just call me gardener. But I feel like if it was anybody else, you know, I mean, it'd be fun, honestly, to take care of the animals. Like, there's nothing too crazy. You just, like, get some polar bears, some tigers,
What?
some penguins. Yeah, nothing too crazy. Well, I'd like to come out to the living room and just pet my,
Polar bear.
like a polar bear or a tiger. I think it'd be pretty cool. I don't think Dixie would get along with them, though, in the house, but, probably be kind of.
Yeah, you guys haven't seen. Dixie is my pit bull. We have a pit bull. She is, oh God, probably 10 to 11 years old.
I don't think we ever showed her on. Have we? I don't think we ever showed her.
No,
We
we
talked
haven't.
about her, but
Like
yeah.
vaguely we was talking about
Yeah.
it. But I have a dog and she's a pit bull. She's actually a red nosed pit bull. Um, and she's very smart. She's
Yeah.
I taught her how to say yes, no, and I don't know. So for one lick means yes, two licks means no, and three licks means I don't know. So we'll ask her questions and she'll answer accordingly. Uh, and she's pretty smart. She knows a few commands. She knows go get in your spot. She knows when Cat goes to the bathroom or anywhere by herself. I'll tell her go protect Mama, and she'll go follow Mama, Cat, and she won't let nobody in the door. Um, Tony's afraid of her.
No, not really.
Well, whenever you come
It was
knock on my door,
it was one time I came in here knocking door and she started just barking at me like she was going to attack me.
like she was possessed.
Yeah.
So
which I get it. It's a protecting thing, you know.
So Dixie, like, she loves to take naps with Daddy. She loves to take naps.
He's looking at her. Dixie, you want to take a nap with Daddy? You know, like he hadn't even finished the sentence. She's already jumping off of her, or she, laying down. She's already like walking up. All right, where are we going? Let go.
Yep, and we have in my house, we have 2 love seats. So Tony and Dixie share one love seat. Me and Kat share the other love seat.
Put me with the dogs, why don't you? Now I know what kind of friendship we have.
But Dixie has her spot, and she knows her spot. Her spot is decorated with pillows and covers.
And her dog food.
And her dog. She's got a bowl right beside her for her dog food. Yeah, she's very spoiled. And she eats everything that we eat.
Even dog food.
Well, we don't eat dog food. But, anyways, but no, with that $900 million, the trucks, I'm a big Ford fan, as you guys know. I want to, every lineup of the Ford F-150, 250, 350, 450, 550, 650. I want to buy all those trucks. I want to buy every single type of Mustang there is. The Mustang GT, the Mustang GT 350, the Mustang GT 500, what is it? The new Mustang G.
This is GTR.
GTR, GTS, something like that.
Yeah.
And then I want to buy the Ford GT.
I think just came out with a new one that's like.
What's on a Ford GT?
Is that the one we looked at?
That's
like
the $500,000 car.
Yeah, the one that's like it's like.
There's one that's made by Shelby.
It's almost like Nightwing or Dark Horse or something. The new one. I can't remember which one.
Oh no, that's not made by Shelby.
Yeah, I was talking about the new one that they just came out with.
Yeah, that's the Dark Horse
GT
one. Something or another.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got some tickets or whatever to win that. Hope to God we win it. More likely we won't, but
that'd be nice.
If we win it, we win it, and that'd be nice. And if we do win it, we won't stop you two. We won't stop posting for you guys.
Oh no, you guys would see more of us at that point.
Oh yeah, a whole lot more, because we'll have a whole lot more money to do things with. You
guys want to see Tony put down 200 chicken nuggets by himself? All right.
Oh Jesus Christ!
You want to see Tony? And Michael throw up? All right. We're not reliving that again. Yeah, it'd be horrible. You know what I would do with the money though? Like, once we win, Dubby. Buy more Dubby.
Well, since we're already going there, Dubby is an energy supplement that you add to water to make an energy drink.
Shake it up, drink
it. They have different flavors that you can choose from on their website. And this is not my favorite, but this is actually it's okay. It's not my favorite, but my favorite is the Dragonade. It tastes like lemonade, like a fruit lemonade.
I think it's dragon fruit and lemonade. I think
it's like dragon fruit and lemonade mixed together. But this right here gives you no energy crash. It's literally the best thing out there on the market right now. It way surpasses Red Bull, Monsters, Prime, you name it. It surpasses all that stuff. It also has nutrients in it. and vitamins. Now, I'd take a moment to read all that, but that'd be too long. But if you'd like yours today, all you have to do is go to www.dubby.gg. And once you go to checkout, once you added whatever you wanted to your cart, you go to checkout. You enter the code BWMT10, and you'll get 10% off
Entire order.
of your entire order. And when you do that, it also helps pay us. We get a commission out of it. W is our sponsor. So go get yours today and come back to our videos once you order yours and let us know how you like your flavor. They have multiple flavor packs you can choose from.
They had a sampler that you can get the W shaker with.
That's what we did. It comes with like 3 or 4 packs.
And it comes with the shaker.
And it comes with the shaker. This is the shaker.
But they got so many flavors from...
And the shaker, by the way, you could, there are different types of shakers you can buy individually that are different designs and colors, and
So this one is Blue Tropical Punch. But I mean, they got other flavors like orange, regular fruit punch, Dragonade, peaches, like peach flavor ones. They got s'mores one, and they got like a whole bunch of different flavors. Honestly, if no matter what kind of, even if you're picky and you want like one flavor, they pretty much just about got that one flavor for everything. So it's really good. It's amazing. I'm sure you guys seen me last time going crazy, but the stuff really, honestly, I like it though. I really do.
Woo! Now it is a little expensive. I think. How much is it for this?
I think it's like $30 or $40.
Like $40.
But
with that, like I said, you get that 10% off with that code.
it'll knock it down some.
And look, once you get your first sample of this stuff, and you'll be amazed. The flavor of it, plus on top of that, the energy, it's really great.
Like if you look at other supplement stuff, energy drinks and different things, like you go to places like GNC or like one of those energy like vitamin shop kind of places, you can get stuff like this a lot more expensive. And on here it says there's 30 servings in each one, which if you take it down, really it's like $1 a day kind of thing. $1 for $1 a scoop, which is kind of cheap because most places, I mean, you're gonna be, if you add up the numbers, you might have 20 scoops, you might be spending $40, $50 or more, so you're really getting your bang for your buck with W.
That's a really good point.
Though.
So now that we did our little promotion, I also want to let you guys know we're not trying to promote this because we want some money. We actually stand behind this product, and we're telling you, it's awesome. We've been trying it out for about a month now, we'd say, and it's pretty good. Now, going back to what we were talking about.
I mean, it's all still the same stuff. If we had more money, I'd buy a couple more containers of W right now. I would. Get me like a Tiger's Blood or the Fruit Punch or heck, even the s'mores one. Check those out. We had the money for it. So.
Well, I can already see you'd have a special room because, if I win the lottery, I'm going to build an ice house.
Each one was going to have big rooms.
I look at some of the celebrity houses, and if I win $900 million, of course, the government's going to take their taxes, so I might be left with something like $500-600 million afterwards. But I look at some of these celebrity houses, and they're not only like $15 million, $20 million, and they're huge. So with $20 million.
Out of like 500.
That would be nothing,
Yeah.
out of $500 million.
That'd be like, it's like pocket change of that.
Yeah, so, these huge houses, I can build one of those, and I can see within that huge house, Tony's going to have a dedicated room just for W.
You see all the like big streamers out there that have like the energy drinks, like in like different light ups and all that stuff, monitors, all that. I'm gonna have a setup, but it's gonna be W all around. More than likely.
But, so I'm going to build a house like that, and I'm going to have some farmland, and
Have some animals.
have some animals, and you know, I'm not saying, you know, I'm not saying I'm gonna make Tony my gardener, but just because of his race. Even though we don't make a lot of racist jokes.
Nah, I've never seen us make a joke before.
uh, no, see, the thing is, Tony's very good with plants and stuff like that.
I'm good with outside stuff.
And he, you know, at one time he thought about creating his own, his own lawn care business, you know, which includes planting and cutting grass. And so I figured that, you know, why not, you know, I tell him, hey, look, you ain't got to pay me no rent, and I buy you anything and everything you want as long as you take care of my animals and you take care of the land. So I mean, I think that's pretty good deal. I mean, especially when he's like, hey, Michael, can we go to the Ford dealership? I want a brand new truck today.
Yeah.
I want the King Ranch version. Okay.
I want the pickup truck that's like $10 over there.
Yeah, right. I promise you, he's gonna be in style, bleeding in style once I ever win the lottery. But yeah.
Or just the F-150. You would think I'd want a bigger truck. Too much to handle. Too much to handle.
Well, if I got you an F-150, if that's what you wanted, you gotta at least make it 4-wheel drive.
Oh yeah, yeah. Of course, you know we're gonna deck out the F-150, but I'm not, you know, I'm not doing, you know, 30 freaking, you know, quarts of oil for an oil change just for, you know, an F-250 or F-350. I'm okay with like 10 or less.
There's not that many quarts, is it?
Yeah. I have a guy that comes up there every time to the store.
I
He's
can
got an
maybe see
F-250.
10 quarts. Is it
15,
diesel?
15. Nope. Well, yeah, it's diesel. Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah, 15 quarts
That's
for
why.
F-250.
But you get the non-diesel version. You get the gas version.
Yeah.
So, but you know,
Still be a lot.
but see, that's not the only thing. I want to start my own business up, and I want to be a used car salesman. There is a local mechanic shop here in Sanford that I've already talked to the owner about, and I told him, and hey, if I win the lottery, I want to buy the business. He's like, yeah, we can work something out. So, you know.
There we go, another pocket change. If we won that.
Well, if you guys ever come to Sanford, or you got any of you viewers are from Sanford, I highly suggest you guys go check out Atlantic Auto and Tire. They've been in the business for a very long time, and in my opinion, they are a pretty good mechanic shop.
They know what they're doing, and they're not going to screw you over.
They're really not. They're decent people, and anybody that's already dealt with Atlantic Auto and Tire, you guys know Bobby, you guys know Joe, they work the front counter. You guys know David, the owner, and you guys might even know some of the mechanics in the back. The real things goes to the hard-working mechanics in the back, because some of the stories I've heard them tell me would absolutely blow your mind. And they don't get paid much. You would think a mechanic gets paid a lot. From what I gather is mechanics only get paid about $15 to $16 an hour. So that's not much. That's what Tony makes as a manager at AutoZone.
Yeah.
Well, what you actually make at AutoZone? Is that okay for you to tell the world?
Honestly, yeah. I don't mind sharing the amount that I make, only because hopefully this video reaches the right person and I get a raise. So I'm a
Sam,
manager.
if you're watching, that's his boss. Sam, his boss likes to watch sometimes.
I mean, we've talked with Sam before. Says, but you know, we'll see when the proof actually happens. The proof is supposed to be coming in the pudding here soon, so we'll figure out. But I've been there 4 years, and I make $14.55 an hour. So I'm making pretty much right there, roughly, as probably most people make like an average around. So there's people that make more, of course. There's people that make less than me, you know.
Well, Tony has the opportunity to very soon become a store manager. Right now, he's a parts sales manager. If you're a store manager, that means you're over the whole entire crew. You're over everything.
Everything that comes in, everything that goes out. You're pretty much over.
There's one more person, and once you become a store manager, there's one person above you.
There's a few people above you.
Well, there's
really
one.
you just have one boss that's over you mainly.
Yeah,
but there's other people
that's the district manager or the what do you call it?
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, okay, the district manager.
Yeah.
So, and the district manager will have like he'll be over like 7 or 8 different stores throughout North Carolina. And there's not just one district manager. There's like probably what?
There's a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different districts and stuff.
But there'll be like I give you an example. His district manager, Tony's district manager. How many stores does he have?
It's at least 10 to 12, I think.
So, and that's not just in Sanford. That's throughout North Carolina.
Yeah, it's
like
a couple
the Sanford,
of others.
Fayetteville, Durham area, Raleigh area.
Yeah.
So he
Yeah.
I guess and then another person would probably be over you would be theft prevention.
Loss prevention.
Loss prevention,
stuff like that.
yeah.
And then like the higher up ones, regional, like above, like the
above the
territorials and all those
yeah.
regional territories. Yeah.
But so supposedly, if Tony made store manager, he'd be getting paid a salary. Is that okay if I share how much?
I mean, that's about an average normal. You can look that up online and they'll tell you.
Okay, well, he would probably be making about $50,000 a year.
Yeah. And that's an average for store managers at least for AutoZone. I don't know about the other competitor guys.
That would equal out to be probably about $24, $25 an hour.
Yep.
But there is no overtime. So if you work 80 hours in just 1 week,
you're only getting paid for.
You're still gonna get the same amount, no matter how many hours you put in.
If I work 20 hours 1 week and then the next week work 80 hours, I'm still getting paid for that whatever many hours.
So no, you still get paid the salary, not by the hours. Yeah. So
it's between like 40 to 50, I think, is what they average for hourly for the salary kind of managers. It's between 40 and 50. So even if I work, 60, 70 hours a week, I'm still only going to get paid for that 40 to 50 hour, because it's salary. So.
But yeah, W. I don't like mine. The only thing I do not like about it is it's kind of hard to get off.
Yeah, the top of the shaker, like when you actually like push it down, it's almost like it gets stuck almost.
But it's a good thing because
you don't worry about it spilling out.
Whenever you shake it, you ain't got to worry about it spilling or whatever.
Yeah.
But we got, guys, we hadn't did a video in a while like this, so I figured, hey, why not? Tony's off today. This right here will probably be the last video you guys see with us being in short sleeves. And the reason I say that is because starting tomorrow, we're going to be having freezing temperatures.
We're in November, so we're about to start feeling the cold. So we're probably going to have sweatpants, pants, or long sleeve, or jackets or whatever. So what you guys seen, I think, was it back in February where we were like in hoodies and I think a couple times, a little bit.
Yeah,
we've seen that all over again.
But see, wintertime's my favorite. I'm gonna tell you why.
Fire.
Well, I like fire pits, but you can do that all year.
Bonfires, s'more, stuff.
You can do that all year round. But anyway,
I know. That's what most people do, is mainly around cold weather.
But my favorite time is winter because I get to, people turn the heat on or whatever. And some people, you go in their houses, Jesus, they have it set on hell with thermostat. Me, nah. I might have it set on 65, 66 degrees with the heat on.
And that's when he's nice to us. I'm playing, I'm picking, I'm joking.
No, honestly, he's telling the truth. I burnt the unit's been on for the last few minutes. You guys probably heard it, but that's because cat's in the shower taking a shower right now. And I don't know about you, but if you ever get into a hot shower and then come out and the room's cold, it sucks. So I turned on the heat just for her. But tonight before we go to bed, guess who's gonna turn on the air conditioner?
Him.
This guy. Yeah, I love the cold. I'm hot in nature. I love the cold. I've always loved the cold. And someone might say, yeah, 'cause you're a fat ass motherfucker. No, even when I used to be skinny.
Some people out there they're either warm blooded or cold blooded. Like even like him, even when I was younger, I've always been warm blooded. Even when I was younger. So, weight doesn't really have anything. Oh yeah, here I can give an example, and I'm okay with sharing this. So
he's a tubby.
that too. That too. So so my mom was
my mom.
No, we're not going there.
When I go to Eminem,
No.
my mom had Valium and lots of drugs.
I thought I was saying it's better than your mom. I thought that's what the lyrics.
My mom is like, wait.
I don't remember.
I'm a huge Eminem fan. But
We're going to get copyrighted here in a second. No, I'm just picking.
That's why my mom is.
Something
That's
about
why I
drugs.
like my mom.
Well, yours is probably a drug dealer, though. I don't know.
My mom's a terrible person.
But
so is my father. So is my stepfather. And so is my mother. So is my father's side of the family. And you know what? I don't even care if y'all see this anymore. I'm pretty sure y'all have already realized my YouTube channel at this point. And I just want to say, I was the black sheep of the family my whole life.
Meh.
I'm trying to be serious.
Is this seriousness?
I was always the black sheep of the family, and I was never good enough for my family. Even though I tried so hard to please them, and I made myself miserable trying to please my family. And I truly loved the people that I tried to try to make happy. I really did at one point. But whenever you got a biological father that says he's never loved any of his children except the one he just recently had that has high functioning autism. Well, that really hurts. And then when a mother that gives you up at 13 years old, and my grandparents had to step in on my mother's side and take custody of me. And when my mother and my stepfather abused me physically, emotionally, and when my biological father also abused me physically, yeah. Also, I would probably say, looking back now, I'd probably say that my biological father also probably mentally abused me as well. But that's another story for another day. But you know what? If you guys see this, I don't care who you are. Just know at one point I didn't have some love for you. But I'm way better off without you now. And I'm so glad I cut ties. Tony can tell you, he's met my biological mother. What is your opinion?
She's special.
Special ed, right?
Close enough.
I mean, not literally special ed, but my mother has some serious issues.
I wish I could show her butt on camera. I'm not going to say the word, but
You go to her fucking TikTok, she's trying to portray herself as a whore on fucking TikTok. And my mother is not the nicest thing to look at. But anyway, what were we talking about? You were saying something, and I got all serious and.
Yeah, you kind of made this sad. Good job, Michael. I was trying to make a joke, and then you just were like, dump drama. She got drama, but it's okay. We learned to live through it.
I don't got no drama.
I said trauma.
Oh.
No, they have drama.
Yeah, they have drama.
Yeah, they're the ones that make drama. It makes you traumatized, so traumatized. But, No, we're just kind of going back to the whole, people were like saying, warm blooded, cold blooded, being big and all that stuff. So my mom, if any of you guys ever met her or known her or whatever, or know me and my family, you guys know my mom. She was a pretty hefty woman. Like she was a big woman. She was like way bigger than Michael, probably like 2 times as Michael.
Why are you using me as an example?
Well, I'm just trying to get
We're
the
about
viewers.
the same size, man.
No, I'm smaller than you. I'm trying to get the viewers like an idea of like bigger, like bigger than all of us.
I'm not that big, dude. I'm not even nowhere close to your mother's size.
That's why I said 2 times bigger than him.
Shit, maybe like 4 times, 5 times.
She was 600 pounds.
That's my point.
Close enough. I wasn't trying to offend you. I was trying to give the viewers an idea of bigger.
I'm not offended, but you like bigger than Michael.
That's offensive. That's offensive. You're being offended over there. That's offensive. Well, fine. My mother was 600 pounds. Nowhere near close as Michael. I don't know if that makes it better or not. That's all right. Off camera, we'll probably have...
You know what? That made it a little better, but it's still insulting.
It's all right. We'll probably have a talk after this, so I ain't worried about it.
No, it's all right. That's all good.
But Mama was 600 pounds, and she was cold. Like, she was cold-blooded all the time. Not like a heartless person. She had her moments and she was heartless. I'm not trying to make it out like that. I really am, but the words are just not coming out right now.
Dude, your mother's dead. This is terrible.
Yes, I know. That's what makes it worse. Yes, my mother's dead. She's no longer here. She's been gone for about 4 years now going on. But she was a big woman, but she was cold, she was cold-blooded kind of thing. I've always been warm-blooded. So there was like days where, like, I remember one time it was like summertime. It was probably maybe like 80, 90 degrees outside or whatever. And she's inside. Now mind you, I think we had the AC on a little bit. I think it was probably around like 70 or whatever. But it's like 90-something degrees outside. And I walk in the house, and I go near so my bedroom and her bedroom was close near each other. And she had her door open. And so when I was going to my room, I peeked in. She had like 2 or 3 covers of blankets on her. And I'm like, what are you doing? I'm like, are you cold? She's like, I'm freezing over here. I'm like, Mom, it's like 90 degrees outside. How are you cold? She's like, I don't know. I'm just cold. So that's one example. It don't matter how big you are. Apparently there's people that be cold-blooded no matter how big you are and warm-blooded. So
you know what? Talking about your mom, I want to tell them how much of a great friend you are.
I'm fantastic.
So one time,
More trauma. Got
it. Yes. So one time, me and Tony and the girl I was dating at the time that Tony knew, her name was Stephanie, and her kids, we had went to the fair, the local, county fair. And, well, Tony all of a sudden says, hey, can you watch my mom for me? And I go, yeah, that's fine, whatever. So after a few minutes, I didn't know what he was doing. I thought he went to go to the concession stand or something, want to go get him some, some fair food or something. No, this joker gets in a line for this long wait time. I don't even know what ride it was. And we're just sitting there for about 20 minutes, and his mom goes, where's Tony? I was like, I don't know. Well, Stephanie's mother was there too, Reba. And she's also wheelchair bound, just like Tony's mother. But Reba's nowhere near as big as Tony's mother. So Stephanie and the kids took off to go ride some rides, which is fine. I understand, go have fun with your kids, whatever. I'll be here. We'll take turns riding rides with kids and stuff, whatever. All of a sudden, Tony's mom goes, hey, Tony's over there. Can you take me over there? Now, I can't just leave Stephanie's mama, Reba, right there while Stephanie and the kids are off going on. I can't do that.
You could have.
No, that would have been so messed up.
Looking back now, would you have cared now?
Yes, because Reba's still old, man. She's still an old woman or older. You gotta respect your elders, man. So I'm like, yeah, hold on. So I go push Tony's mother. Now we're in gravel at this point. It is so hard to push that woman in gravel. I had to pop some wheelies and do all kinds of stuff to get this woman up to Tony. It took me 10 minutes to get to Tony, and he was probably 60 feet away. And the reason it took me 10 minutes was because even just to move his mother even 5 feet, it took me like 5 minutes. So what I did is I told his mom, I said, stay right here. I'm going to have to push Reba up to Tony and tell Tony to watch Reba for just a quick second while I push you to Tony. I tell you what, and like Tony said, this woman was 600 pounds. If you didn't get a workout from pushing that woman in a wheelchair, I don't know what it would have gave you a workout that day. And because it was on gravel, the wheelchair was sinking down into the gravel.
Wheelchairs and gravels don't mix at all.
And this wheelchair didn't have no smaller wheels on it either. It had the big wheels. So you thought, oh, that would make it easier. No, sure didn't.
They're big but thin. That's what it was.
Oh. This friend left me to push his mother around. And I went to, and I paid for his entrance. I paid for him to get into the fair. I even paid for his wristband.
I think that was another time.
No.
If I had my mom with me, more like me and her paid for ourselves.
No. I paid for you because you didn't have the money.
That was a different time.
Your mom got in free because you had paid for your mom to get in free by donating cans of food.
No, that's how I got in too.
No, I paid for your. I'm telling you, I paid for.
That was the county fair.
What did I pay for?
This was the state fair. Well, you're talking about was the state fair.
I paid for your stuff.
You paid for the county fair because I got off work late, and they're like, "Hey, you guys come
That's
in."
what I'm talking about. Wait, I had to wheelchair your mother. That was
the
county.
state fair.
No, that was a county.
She wasn't there.
Yes, she was. Yeah, I'm telling you, yes, she was.
The can donations are only at the state fair. The county fair, you have to actually pay. You can't do donations.
In Lee County, you do donations for.
We didn't go to Lee County. I've never been to this one.
But I know, but we went to Moore County, which is same fair. It's the same thing. They take donations for cans to feed the hungry or something. Well, I'm telling you.
Been there my whole life.
Well,
it was a different fair, but yes, he did end up pushing her though at one point.
Well, I paid for maybe it was a state fair. I paid for your ticket and your.
It was one of the other ones, yeah.
Your ticket and your wristband. One of them for the state fair.
Because you did pay for me at one point. I remember that. Because I got off work and you're like, hey, you ain't got the money. I don't mind, paying for you, whatever.
Yeah. Anyways, this one was huge. And I thought it was so messed up that I got left with pushing around old people instead of I couldn't go get on our rides because they had basically just put all the old people pushing the old people around.
Were you good at pushing old people around?
It was so messed up.
Figuratively and mentally.
What do you mean physically and mentally?
Yeah. You push old people around all the time. You're great.
I do not.
You drive them into the ground every day.
I do not.
Oh, dear God. What's Michael doing again?
My grandparents are always worried about what I'm doing. Is he in jail today?
I haven't heard from you. What are you doing? Woke up. Okay.
My grandmother, oh my God, bless her soul, bless her soul, bless her soul.
We love her, but she's also special.
If I showed you my call log, that woman calls me, and I'm not exaggerating, at least 5 to 10 times a day.
And what's sad, it's all within the same hour or two, within an hour away.
She'll call me. Yeah, I just thought I'd let you know. I ain't feeling good today. I'm taking a poop right now. What you doing? Nothing. I'm trying to eat. I don't want to hear about your poop when I'm trying to eat.
Okay, I'll let you go.
Oh, okay. Michael, I'm so tired. Okay, well, I gotta go. What are you doing? I told you, I'm trying to eat. Oh, I got this bump on the back of my leg. It's sore, and I popped it. And she'll go, yaller stuff come out of it. What the hell is yaller? You mean yellow? Yeah, you know what I mean. Oh, Lord. I love you. I gotta go. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I hang up.
We finished eating. Just sitting there watching TV.
10 minutes later, I thought I called you back. I'm done using the bathroom. Nana, if you don't let me get off this phone, well, I won't ever call you again. Bye. Hour goes by.
Hour later. Hey son, I just thought I'd check on you. Thought you said you weren't talking to me. I was just upset. Thought it was. Just call and check on you.
Hey, you want some money to go get something to eat? Come get some money. I got $20 for you. Okay.
You guys laugh, but this is real. Like, this happens more often than it should.
And then she'd be like, Tony off work? Yeah. Well, here's some more money. Take him out to eat, too.
We all know he's poor. He can't afford it. So.
Or she'll call me up. What you doing? Nothing.
Hey, what's Gay Tony doing?
Oh, yeah. So another day, I went over there to my Nana's house. And I told her, I said, well, me and Tony, we do gay jokes all the time. We'll go, hey, buddy.
Hi.
Yeah. Oh, we'll grab each other's private parts. I mean, not really. Not really. Let me rephrase that.
We just kind of get close, but,
right.
Just kind of hovering,
Yeah. But the titties, we always grab each other's titties. Anyways, or I'll grab the back of his neck and go, come on, buddy. Come
Abuse.
on. Come do your job. Come on.
Abuse.
Come suck this thing.
Abuse. Abuse.
Tony, if you suck it, man, I'll let you have rent this month free. He's like, okay. And then he'll start doing that shit. Do it.
You know what's sad? I'm still paid rent. So, you know what hasn't happened.
But he'll make the noise. Anyways, I was telling my Nana and stuff about that. And she goes, you know what? Next time I see Tony, I'm going to call him Gay Tony. And look, that's exactly how she did it. She bit down on everything. Gay Tony. Like, that shit come out from her soul.
That's messed up.
So.
But whatever her grandson does, he can never do wrong. Everybody else around, though, they're bad people. They're gay. Not trying to mean. What about the gay people in your church? We'll leave that alone for another day.
Jesus, Tony.
Yeah,
well, that's what the gay people need to be in church.
Yeah.
So.
But she won't say nothing to them.
There's a lot I can say about that situation, but
that's why I said we'll leave that alone.
Yeah, but that's probably best left alone.
Yeah, we'll leave that part alone, though.
Man, oh man, oh man.
See what this W stuff does to you?
Woo!
Woo! Turns you into Ric Flair.
Interesting fact, Ric Flair was from North Carolina, so is Vince McMahon.
So is his daughter.
Well, of course, Charlotte Flair is from North Carolina. And then, who else from North Carolina?
Someone you know very close.
Oh, yeah, Matt and Jeff Hardy. They live like 10 minutes away from me. Jeff and Matt Hardy.
Yep. I'm
not kidding. I took Tony to their house, didn't I?
Yeah. It's a big old house. It's gated off and stuff.
But
you would think, for protection, privacy stuff, which is understandable. R-Truth.
R-Truth's from North Carolina. He's from Charlotte, ain't
he? Yeah. I think his real name is Ron Killings, I think. That's his actual name. But yeah, he's from Charlotte. I think that's it. I want to say there's somebody else. Oh, Braun Strowman. If you guys ever remember him, the big
Really?
one.
He's from North Carolina?
He it's a small town. I can't remember where he's at. It's a little. I think he's over toward like the coast.
Oh yeah.
It's one of the little small towns over there. A little tiny town. But yeah, he's from there. The big old monster guy, 7 foot tall. And
He's a tough son of a bitch.
I want to say there's somebody else, but I can't think of it. I had a list the other day I was looking at, but I think that's all of them. Though, I think, yeah, probably.
See, I quit watching WWE around 2010 or so, so I don't know really much about what's going on nowadays with it. But these new wrestlers they put in, they're bullshit. They ain't nothing like, Kane or John Cena. John Cena's he's about to be done to the end of this year.
Yep.
He's done for. I think he's moving on to like movies and stuff, ain't he?
Yeah.
And then like
He's been around.
Big Show's gone. Let's see who else.
Undertaker's gone.
Yeah, but I really didn't like him.
Well, he's kind of still around, but he's doing he's kind of helping like train like some of the newcomers now coming up. He's helping.
Fucking Shawn Michaels, man.
He's over the NXT brand.
Oh, Shawn Michaels.
Yep. Triple H is in control, but he was
Triple H is CEO of WWE.
But back in him and Shawn Michaels back in their prime, early '80s, '90s, they're like hitting it off way back then.
And look, the only reason I know the stuff I know is because him and my cousin Stuart, they watch that shit religiously.
Just like how he watches Ford.
Ford built tough.
So anything has to do with Ford, he knows. Anything has to do with wrestling, between me and his cousin. Pretty much.
Well, you know what? You talk about my Ford knowledge, but guess who just fixed your heat on your car?
My car?
I fixed the heat on your car.
It just started working all of a sudden.
No, I fixed it.
It just started working all of a sudden. You scared it.
He's got a 2003 Mercury Grand Marquis.
The same car that we, the one we did the car wash last time on. That you guys seen? Well, the heating wasn't working at all, and Michael was like, "You know what? Let me go out there. Let me check it. Something. Lift your hood." So he gets in there.
I flushed his heater core, and then
10 minutes later, I'd say, cranked, had the heat running and stuff after a couple minutes, and it was blowing out like really hot, like warm. Like it was night and day, like from outside getting into the car. It was like night and day, temperature.
Yeah. And he took it. He's got a mechanic friend that gets parts from AutoZone that he knows from working at AutoZone. And that guy was trying to get him to replace the whole heater core. I'm like, man, no. Let's go out here and try to see if we can flush the heater core first. And that's what it did. I flushed the heater core, and then bam, we got heat all over again.
Yep.
I have fixed a lot of things on his car. I have told him a lot of things that need to be fixed, and my deal with Tony is, hey, look, it's your car. You pay for the parts, but I'll help you put them on.
Yep.
And that's what I've done, haven't I?
Yep.
And that car is night and day versus the day you got it.
Yep.
It had been sitting for 6 years.
Yep.
I mean, that car is like almost the only thing that's wrong with it right now is throwing a code for it's got 2 catalytic converters, and the one was it driver's side?
I think it's driver's side, yeah.
The one on the driver's side, no, it's passenger side. It's banked too.
Oh yeah, passenger side.
So it's banked too. That catalytic converter's clogged. Just to eliminate O2 sensors, Tony had replaced O2 sensors on it after the cats. So, and that still didn't take away the code. So we know for 100% sure that that one side is the catalytic converter is clogged.
Yep.
But hey, you know what? It's got another one that's working just fine. So.
Yep. All that matters.
But that's the only code that's on it right now. I mean, we have fixed everything on it. I mean,
pretty much brought it back to life just about. And Has a couple more things that could be, worked on, but for the most part, I mean, you pretty much like a reliable car.
And then I put the radio in Tony's car. I put him a touchscreen radio in there, so we can do wireless CarPlay. Uh, so he's jamming out now at wireless CarPlay, and
It's nice not to have an aux cord anymore, or have a. So it went from me using a little Bluetooth speaker to having a car where I could do Bluetooth to having a car that actually has like Apple CarPlay now.
well, see, he had one of those FM transmitter
Yeah, the little
Bluetooths.
Bluetooth. Yeah.
Those sucked. So we replaced that. We put a brand new radio in there. Well, I replaced it. I put the brand new radio in there, wired it up, and everything.
Yep.
So I joke all the time with Tony, hey man, I should start charging you mechanics labor time. Oh, an hour? Oh yeah, man, that's $120 right there. I'm gonna need 100.
That's cool. It spells W on there.
You just now noticed that?
Nope. I've noticed that for a while.
Oh, you trying to
pretty
change
cool.
the subject?
That's pretty cool. It spells W on there. That's pretty cool. What are we talking about again?
Whatever. Go to www.dubby.gg.
I
That
remember
is Dubby, DUBBY .gg. Not .com. Don't get confused with .com. It's www.dubby.gg. Don't mix that with .com.
Don't pull Tony.
Yeah, Tony, that one video you guys saw him promoting the video, he said www.dubby.gg.com. And I had to edit that out because it's not .com, it's www.dubby.gg.
Well, most websites, it's either .com, .net, .gov, or something. You don't normally see something like, W where it's just got just .gg. It's like, so I've always been used to saying .com or something else, and it threw me off.
And if you're wondering again, the code to get 10% off of your entire order is BWMT10. And it stands for Blogging with Michael Tony, and then 10. So, if you're just wondering, BWMT10, you get 10% off your entire order. Go out and check that out today. I'm telling you, it really is a night day. I'm not trying to promote this for financial gain. I'm really trying to promote this because this stuff is really good. It's really good.
Yeah, I need to try it. So.
Yep.
Good stuff.
And like I said, we do get a small. We get 10% of however. Say you spend $100, we get $10. So we get 10% of whatever you guys purchase, and that helps us because we can. The more that we have money and the more things we can buy to improve the YouTube for you guys, the better. And I know you guys have already seen an improvement in just camera quality. Well, guess why? I went from an iPhone 14 Pro Max
To the 17 Pro.
to the iPhone 17 Pro Max. And the camera quality is night and day.
Literally, the difference.
So, that's just one thing that I've been able, out of my own money, it has nothing to do with YouTube at all, out of my own money, buy this phone so I could, make better videos with you. Or not with you, but for you. With you, but for you.
With him, for you, yes, exactly.
So, but
And I'm just going to add to this. He hasn't really drunk much stuff of this, but I've tried other actual brands, and I'm not just saying it just because W has better flavors. I've tried like some of the other competitor guys, and the flavors it's just not there. Some of it's just not there, but this one is actually like really good.
it's great. Depending on how much you put in there, it could be overwhelming though.
Yeah. So follow the directions.
But I like mine a little strong. I think it says you're only supposed to put like two scoops.
No, it's one.
One scoop with 10 to 16 ounces of water.
Yep.
And be very careful though, because each product that you buy has different requirements of how much you're supposed to put in there.
Yep.
And we learned that out by looking at different, buying different stuff from W and the different stuff we have gotten so far from W.
Yep.
But like I said, they've got all kinds of flavors, all kinds of shakers. The green though, I got it because I like my favorite color is lime green. So,
well, that's what came with it. It didn't let me choose.
Well, that's because we got a sampler pack. Me and him both did.
And I think they just give you. I think
and
it's
just both green. It comes with just green for sampler pack.
Yeah, I think that's just like their generic, like the brand of.
Right.
Like, you just get the one color with whatever starter pack because they have other
colors.
colors.
But this we got for free because we're partners with W. We got this for free. They send this to us for free. So
we can check it out, taste it, and let you guys know how we like it and how you guys should check it out too.
But we've got other flavors inside the house that we've tried, and they've been absolutely delicious. Yeah. It seems like this video is went mostly for promotion, but I promise you guys, it's not what we're trying to do.
Nah.
But we can't stress enough how great this product is, and you should go get some and try it out. But anyways, there's not really much to tell about, some things me and Tony's been doing. After Kat's birthday party, we just kind of it's been a little different. I don't know, like we're still recovering, I think.
Yeah, that's what it feels like.
It kind of threw us off, the whole going to the zoo and walking and all that stuff, and that whole day. How long were we there? How many hours do you think we were there? Like 5 hours?
Probably, yeah.
5 or 6 hours.
It's like what'd they say? It was
It was like 5 miles.
Yeah, 5 miles to walk from one end to the other. So,
but the only big thing that I guess you could say that me and Tony has done since the birthday thing is we started going to the gym together. And Tony has a lot to work up to because I throw weights on there and he can't do the same thing I can do. So Tony's got to get a little bit stronger, but he'll get there.
Yep.
And all it takes is you just going to the gym, and the more you do it, the stronger you get.
Some people are just slower at stuff and getting started. It's like getting off the ground. And I'm just one of those people. Just happen to be one of those people where I got to start from baby steps.
Well, I did a workout for me and Tony. The first day me and Tony went, we were both sore for 4 days.
Yep.
We put on the bench press 100 pounds, and we would do a set of like 10.
Between 5 and 10. And just kind of up it
every single time.
Like he'd do a few, I do a few. All right, next person. All right, throw on some more weights. Do a couple reps. All right, next weights. Next one, throw it on.
We do like 10 reps per set that we do, and each set we would up the weight more and more and more and more and more and more. So I kind of figured it out. We probably did about 10 to 15 sets.
Yeah.
How much weight we threw up on there, and every time we paused to put more weight on, I figured it out. It's probably about 10 to 15 sets we done.
Yep.
And what was funny is me and Tony were sitting there punching each other in our pecs and our arms and shit because we were so sore. So after that, we were punching each other in the chest and the arms and everywhere we were sore at, we were making fun of each other.
You're weak. I can finally hit you now. Bam. I didn't do that much. And then he come around. Bam. Ah.
Yeah, Tony come over there and hit me as long as he could, but it would be like...
I couldn't because I had no strength.
And I come in like... Ow.
Ow. Poor Dubby. That's the power of the punch.
Yeah.
Woo! No.
Woo! Oh, I gotta stand up my balls.
Poor Dubby. Yeah.
All you guys out there that have big nuts, you know what I'm doing. I gotta readjust my nuts.
It's because of Dubby.
Uh,
That's why. Get yours today, and you'll have stretchy. I'm not finishing that.
yeah, stretchy nuts. No, I got old man balls. So, funny story.
They're
Cat,
like raisins.
they are not.
You said old man.
Old man balls that droop low. Well, so Cat had Cat works as a CNA, and obviously, as you guys know, that requires, seeing, genitalia of male and female both, changing diapers and, giving baths and, getting them dressed, feeding them, all that crazy stuff, take care of them, put band-aids on them, stuff like that, So she looks at dinglings and balls all day long, and she swears, even to this day, she's been doing it, working as a CNA for 6-7 years, and she says that I have the biggest balls she's ever seen, and my balls almost touch my kneecap, and I ain't kidding you. I went to the doctor, and they said that everything was okay. I asked them. I said, "Well, I've heard that they can cause low sperm count. They tested my sperm count. I've got a high sperm count, so I'm good there. Just some people are born different ways, but my balls are so damn big. When I ride a car, take a car ride or something. After about 30 minutes, they're hurting.
We're not showing you guys for YouTube's sake.
No, I'm definitely
and
not
for your own sake. We will get banned at this point.
They're not ugly balls. They're nice and pretty, but
they got little stickers on them too.
No, they do. How would you know, Tony?
When I walk out of the room and you're naked.
No.
I've seen the video. One you showed me the other day.
Oh, but yeah, you guys never.
You never seen it, but
I
he
posted
showed me
it to YouTube. It was just what I like to do when Tony's not home.
I've seen it.
I like to walk around the house naked when Tony's not home. But anyways, y'all in the video, I posted it, and then 10 minutes later, I deleted it.
So barely anybody. Well, only a few people probably seen it.
Yeah, I think it said only 10 people.
Probably.
So I was like, let me go ahead and delete this, and then it had only been like a few minutes, and I already had 10 people look at it. And I'm like, oh God, let me delete this. I had mixed emotions of whether I should tell that or not. But anyways, I got big balls.
Because of Dubby.
The end.
It's called because of Dubby.
Because of Dubby.
Get yours today.
Get yours today. Oh.
You gotta have fun with it. If we're not having fun with this,
here, let me sprinkle some Dubby on my balls. Oh.
What makes it worse is why was I watching?
Anyways, guys, so
we're real men. We don't use baby powder. We use Dubby. Done.
Well, like I said,
ain't really much to it, honestly. We've just been recovering, going to the gym, working on my car. And that's pretty much it. So, nothing crazy's happened yet. So.
Well, honestly and truly, I've been trying to wait. I've been waiting for the year to end. I'm ready for this year to end. I'm ready for 2026. And the reason I'm ready for 2026 is because, I've got some bills I got to pay, and those bills will be paid off by January or February. Finally. I'll never buy a $10,000 bed ever again. That was ridiculous. We paid $245 a month for the last 4 years on a $10,000 bed.
But you got rid of half the stuff on it. That's what makes it worse.
I got the bed and it broke. Not the bed, but
The frame.
The frame had broke, and it was like the headboard and footboard had fucking broke. And it was so expensive, but it was nice. It had drawers underneath the bed. It had USB like plug-ins. It was all nice. It was
Like the frame itself still looks nice. It's just
we still got it.
You
It's
can tell
just-
it. You can tell it's got some scratch and little pieces were broken. But I mean,
It's just the way they made it. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, we had a warranty on it, but
It ain't worth it.
the people that we got it from, Badcock, they went out of business, and they're no longer going by their warranties now that they went out of business. So
It's crazy they're going out of business. So I remember like they used to be like biggest places everybody would go.
well, if you know Badcock is expensive by itself.
Yeah, they had expensive stuff in there.
I mean,
The one I think the one in Aberdeen closed. I think before this one. I'd say this one was still open. That one shut down a couple years ago.
really.
Yeah, they were already shutting that stuff down back. I think before COVID happened or around COVID, that one was already shutting down. Because I knew some of the people that worked there, and they're like, yeah, they're just closing down because they just don't have enough people, or people are just not using them as much.
Well, I'll tell you something else. The reason why I'm kind of glad that they're not abiding by their warranty anymore. So, to purchase a big item like that, you got to go through. You have to present your credit. They pull a credit score. Okay, yeah, you're approved. Yada yada yada. And so they come in here. Once I picked the bed out that I wanted, once I got a king size bed, and the footboard, the headboard, the railings, all that stuff, and well, anyways, they come to my house, they bring it, and they start putting it together. Well, the guys that was installing the bed, putting it together, they ended up putting a hole in my wall. And, well, I had to tell my landlord, So I told him, I said, but don't worry. I said, Badcock's going to pay to have it fixed. Well, they wanted me to get estimates from a few different companies, and they wanted to go by the cheapest estimate. Well, to fix the hole in the wall they put was $400. That was the cheapest estimate. The highest estimate was like $700. Well, having to go through their claims department and their insurance and all that little stuff was a big hassle. And the manager of Badcock that was there at the time, he seemed like he hated the fact that I was actually putting a claim to their insurance. Like, you put a big ass hole in my wall. I mean, the hole was like this big.
I think these are your movers. Like, you guys screwed up,
Yeah. So, I'm not gonna just
Just let it go.
Yeah, I mean, you guys put a big hole in my wall. And what happened is they stood up one of the railings up against the wall, and then it slid and put a big hole in the wall. But just the negativity I could feel just going through their insurance and through the manager and all the work I had to do. Like, that's not my job, really, to find the cheapest quote. It's not my job.
Nope.
Y'all should have done that. And then on top of that, the negativity, like you could tell that they didn't really want me to be doing that stuff, like going through their insurance and stuff. And he kept saying, "Well, we're trying our best not to go through the insurance." I'm like, "Well, you're gonna have to go through your insurance, man. It's just something you guys have to do. You have to, you're the manager, man. You're gonna have to. There's no covering this up."
Yep.
I had to wind up calling corporate to wind up getting it done. Well, after about a week after I called corporate, the manager at the local store called me and said, here's a $400 check. So I just fixed the hole myself, and I took the money, I bought what I needed, and I paid myself for fixing the hole. Because the guy that I originally got the quote from, he upped it after he come looked at the damage. So, I spent maybe $100 in material fixing the hole, and I pocketed the other $300 for labor.
Yep.
So, but that's just what you get from dealing with stuff like that. I think next time, I'm just gonna bring this. If I buy another bed,
we'll just bring it here.
Ourselves and put it together ourselves.
Yep.
So that was just too much.
If you guys ever had any dealings like that or a bad cock or whatever, put it down in the comments. We want to know if you guys have ever dealt with the same, drama and crap that we've dealt with. Some of these movers like to just kind of take stuff and throw it around, and it's like, you got to understand, you're working with, people's stuff, and you wouldn't want that done to your house. Why would you do it with somebody else?
And see, they try to deny it at first, but I've got cameras inside, all throughout the outside of my house and all throughout the inside of my house. Don't I, Tony?
Yep.
And when I showed the manager video proof, this is what happened. He couldn't deny it then, and he was pretty damn upset. He wasn't upset at his workers. He was just upset the fact that I had proven they couldn't deny it at that point anymore. And I actually had to send that video to corporate. And, yeah, it was a big thing. Like I kept telling them, I don't want to get nobody in trouble. I don't want to get nobody fired. But at the same time,
do your job.
If I ever move out of this place, I don't want my landlord to say, "Hey, what the hell is this hole in the wall?" Well, you ain't getting your deposit back now because you've got a big old gaping hole in the wall.
Because it was done for someone else's doing, not us.
So, and I really won't try to be a bad guy. I really won't try to make nobody's life a living hell. I won't try to get nobody in trouble. I was just trying to make sure my stuff is fixed, so if I ever move out, my landlord can't say, "Hey, you can't get your deposit back." Because I paid a big deposit. Hundreds of dollars. I'll go ahead and tell you, my deposit was $750. Now, I don't know about you, but to me, $750 is a lot of money. What about you, Tony?
I could do a lot of stuff with $750 for my car. That'd be a lot of cheeseburgers.
We're supposed to be losing weight going to the gym. You keep talking about food and cheeseburgers and everything else.
Maybe I need to go to the gym. I got food on my mind.
Anyways, guys, my name is Michael.
I'm Tony.
And we'll catch you in another one.
Peace.
Peace. God, you guys know this damn remote.